is there's this report that Nvidia may lease data center space for DGX cloud services.
Nvidia's game-changing AI chip will completely change its stock value. In just 5 years, AI and supercharged computing have transformed computer graphics 1,000-fold, and Nvidia is capitalizing on this trend with its brand new chip. With Nvidia's $10 trillion leap, will this be the next big thing after Bitcoin? Here's how you can use this insider trading information to become the next big billionaire. Nvidia just dropped its latest earnings report, and the numbers are seriously impressive. In the second quarter of fiscal 2024, their revenue skyrocketed by a whopping 101% year over year, hitting $13.51 billion. That's a cool $2.43 billion more than what the experts predicted. If you had invested $10,000 in Nvidia 5 years ago, your investment could have potentially grown to approximately $30,517.60 by now. And if that's not enough to grab your attention, the company's adjusted EPS soared by a stunning 429% to $2.70, easily surpassing the consensus forecast by 61 cents. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Nvidia's stock still on a winning streak, considering it has already surged over 220% since the start of the year? Let's break it down into 4 compelling reasons to jump on the Nvidia bandwagon, and one thing to keep in mind. First up, the AI explosion is like rocket fuel for the data center business. Nvidia's data center chip sales were responsible for a whopping 76% of their revenue in the second quarter, up from 57% the year before. Their data center revenue? It shot up by an incredible 171% year over year during that quarter.
I'd say this is not the first time that Nvidia is really pushing into kind of focusing in the clouding market.
Basically, if you invested $10,000 in Nvidia 5 years ago, it could potentially have grown to over $28,000 by September of 2023. This isn't just a one-time thing. It's a trend driven by the rapid growth of the AI market. Nvidia's high-end GPUs are essential for handling complex AI tasks in data centers. And some of the top generative AI platforms, including OpenAI's ChatGPT, rely on Nvidia's chips to run. The generative AI market is set to keep growing at a jaw-dropping 34% annually from 2023 to 2032. As more companies embrace these services to streamline their operations and supercharge their businesses. Now, here's the exciting part. Nvidia pretty much owns the data center GPU market, with no significant rivals in sight. That means you'd be getting your hands on an exclusive monopoly on AI-powered semiconductors. This AI gold rush is fueling the phenomenal growth of their data center business, and they're not slowing down. In fact, Nvidia's CFO, Colette Kress, mentioned they're still experiencing tremendous demand for their accelerated computing and AI platforms. They're ramping up production to meet the soaring market demand, and they plan to do so every quarter throughout the next year. So, if you're considering where to invest your hard-earned money, Nvidia is looking like a real winner.
Own the AI ecosystem and expand its reach beyond GPUs, that could put it in direct competition with them. A new report from The Information says that Nvidia has talked to at least one data center owner about leasing its own space to power its own cloud service called Cloud DGX, which has been in development for a few years.
That's not all, though. If you're looking to get rich and fast, this is why you should consider Nvidia stocks. Nvidia's gaming business is making a strong comeback. Nvidia leads the world in producing GPUs for PC gaming. After a post-pandemic slowdown and challenges from the cryptocurrency market, their gaming revenue rose by an impressive 22% year over year in the second quarter. This marked the end of 4 quarters of revenue declines and the 3rd consecutive quarter of growth. The revival is attributed to robust sales of GeForce RTX 40 series GPUs and a growing gaming laptop market during the back-to-school season. Nvidia's market share in discrete GPUs also jumped from 75 to 84%, while AMD's share dropped from 24 to 12%. This suggests that buyers still prefer Nvidia's power-efficient performance, even at a slightly higher price. Also, Nvidia is in prime position thanks to its dominance in the data center and gaming GPU markets. This strength gives them the power to set prices, and they're making smart moves to boost their margins. They're not just about hardware. They're expanding into higher-margin software applications bundled with their data center chips. In the second quarter, Nvidia's adjusted gross margin reached 71.2%, a big jump from 66.8% in the first quarter, and a massive leap from 45.9% a year ago. And they're not stopping there. They expect to climb even higher, reaching between 72 to 73% in the third quarter. This growth in margins is a clear sign of their financial strength and potential. And why should you invest today? Nvidia isn't slowing down. In fact, they're gearing up for an impressive growth spurt. In the third quarter, they anticipate their revenue to surge by about 170% compared to the previous year. This marks their third consecutive quarter of accelerated growth. While they haven't provided a specific bottom-line forecast, it's likely their adjusted EPS will see triple-digit growth once again. Analysts are also bullish, expecting Nvidia's revenue and adjusted EPS to grow by 65% and 147%, respectively, for the full year. These projections point to a company on the cusp of even more significant achievements. Let's talk about the other side when it comes to investing in Nvidia, though. It's true, Nvidia's stock isn't exactly a bargain bin find. Some folks are concerned about its lofty price, with a PE ratio that's way above the norm for many other stocks. However, it's essential to consider that Nvidia is growing at a lightning pace. Analysts expect substantial earnings growth as AI becomes more prevalent. While the numbers might seem steep, when you look at the potential, they start to make sense. It's a bit like paying a premium for a high-speed train ticket. You're getting there faster. Nvidia also isn't known for its hefty dividend payouts or aggressive stock buybacks. That's a downside for some investors looking for quick returns. The company has also experienced swings in cash flow and stock prices in the past, which can be unsettling. However, Nvidia's CEO is reinvesting heavily in the business, especially in research and development. It's a long-term play, and sometimes the best investments require patience. So, why should you consider investing in Nvidia despite these concerns? Well, because it's a ticket to a future where AI is a game changer. While there are uncertainties, the potential rewards are enormous. Nvidia's innovation and dominance in AI technology put it at the forefront of this transformative wave. Nvidia is on a roll, and that's great news for investors. They've got the AI work all set up, their gaming business is back on track, and they're ruling the data center world. This dominance gives them the power to boost their profits, and it's working like a charm. Their profit margins have shot up, and they're only getting better. But that's not all. Nvidia is on the fast track to more growth. And if you want to make your billionaire dreams come true, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.